Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the World Series here in the Nashville Stars franchise. It's been a long time coming, but here we are in our third straight World Series, looking to complete the dynasty, the rebuild. So far in the playoffs, we are 7-3, and we had a close scare last round, but here we are. We are hitting the ball phenomenally, and we play a team that is pretty much the most star-studded team we have faced in this entire series. Shohei Ohtani, they signed in the offseason 2 years ago. Aaron Nola is still one of the best pitchers in baseball. They have Eli Manning Jr., who was a draftee, one of our subscriber prospects, back in season 1. He's almost at 90 overall. They also signed Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the offseason to a big deal. They signed Gleyber Torres to an awesome deal as well. And then to add to that, they still have guys like Bryce Harper. Bryson Stott is great. So many guys on this team that are really, really good. I mean, these are top flight players. Jason Dominguez, who they traded for back in season 2, I believe. And then we already know about Bryce. I mean, he is their star. But this is going to be a very, very tough World Series. They went 95-67 in the regular season. We went 97-65, meaning we have home field advantage. So there are the opening day lineups. We will trot Bradley McDougal out here in game 1. He has really turned into our ace. Troy Quincy has been our ace for most of the season, but I think McDougal has finally taken over that spot this year. And they will put Ohtani on the mound, so we'll see what we can do versus him. Here we go, the World Series, our third straight. Here we go. The first at bat will be Jorge Polanco, hit the tapper in front of the plate. That one will be an easy throw to first base. Gleyber Torres to the plate now, hitting .297 in the playoffs. Easy ground ball right to Tyson King, who has taken over at second base here in the playoffs. That will bring up Bryce Harper, who's already won 2 MVPs so far in this series, and he won one this year in the NL. McDougal now with his 17th pitch of the inning. Inside slider, strike 3, swinging. Good start here to the World Series for the Nashville Stars. That brings up our lineup. No changes really. Willy Adames leads it off. He gets one over the middle of the plate and goes straight up the box with it. And that one will be a leadoff single here for the free agent to be, shortstop Adames. Jared Kelenic to the plate. Acquisition at the trade deadline. He gets an inside pitch. He's just late on this one. Deep to center field. This one keeps carrying, and it's going to be gone. I did not expect that one to reach the wall when that came off of the bat. It seemed like just a normal pop fly to center field, but that thing just kept going, and it shows the power of Jared Kelenic from that left side of the plate. I only had a 94.8 exit velo. Somehow made it 428. It's 2-0. They haven't even reached the middle of our order yet. That's going to bring up Rafael Devers, and he does swing at a pitch out of the zone for the first out of the inning. Bringing up KFC, Silver Slugger, back-to-back years as a DH. Hard ground ball to short. That one will be the second out of the inning as well. Gary Doss now. Gary Doss, the boss, in the 5th spot, hitting only 171 here in the playoffs. He has been struggling. One guy I want to get going here in the World Series is that brings up Dom Thompson-Williams, who has been struggling so far in the regular season, but in the playoffs he just wakes up. But he swings and misses at that one. It's a changeup. 2-0. We're used to facing this guy, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate, not with the Phillies though, with the Jays, and he swings and misses at that one. We definitely know how to pitch to him. Josh Bell at the plate, inside pitch. This will just be a high fly ball to Kelenic in center. And that one will be the second out of the inning. Sam Hilliard, who I have actually targeted quite a bit in this series. I never pulled the trigger on him. He's just been a solid guy that really has been pretty much an 80s overall guy, and he grounds out to third base into the shift. On to the top of the third inning, Garrett Stubbs comes up to the plate. He hits one to left field. That one will be a single. And with one out, the Phillies have their first base runner of the game. Andy Ibanez to the plate now, hitting in that 9 spot, and we do get him to look at that one. Good pitch by McDougal, his third strikeout through the lineup. As that brings up the top of the order here, Jorge Polanco at the plate. The 44th pitch of the game will be hit to center field, and it's in between the center fielder and the left fielder into the gap all the way to the warning track. It will score one, and the Phillies are on the board. It's 2-1 here for Nashville. But you knew these Phillies bats were gonna wake up sooner rather than later, and they take advantage right there. Gleyber Torres now to the plate. He hits one well to center field. This one's hit hard. It gets over the head of Kelenic, and that one will reach the wall. Kelenic comes up throwing, and it will end up being a tie ball game here through the first 3 frames. This inning is still going. Bringing up the MVP, Bryce Harper to the plate. Bradley McDougal shakes out the first pitch. 1-2 will just be a grounder to Tyson King. And the Phillies tie it up. We knew this would be a tough matchup for us. And this inning does continue here in the bottom of the third inning. Shohei facing our silver slugger, KFC. He goes to left field. That one will get to the gap all the way to the wall. And it will be a double here with 2 outs. So we'll see if we can continue this inning now with KFC on second base. Kerry Doss, the boss, comes to the plate now. 2-2 pitch, and he's just a little late on that fastball. 97 sneaks up on you a little fast, and that one will be the third out of the inning. So the Phillies come up in the 4th inning after a big third, and here comes Sam Hilliard, who, like I said, I've highlighted in this series quite a bit, but he hits one well to right field. This one gets out in a hurry, and it's a home run. The big reason why I have definitely thought about going after Hilliard is his power versus right is like upper 90s. Like, he is an incredible hitter. It's 91 right now. He makes it 4-2. Jason Dominguez keeping this inning going here for the Phillies. He hits one hard to right field. That one will be a single. 1 out now. Dominguez with great speed on first. He will swipe that bag easily. So now they have a runner in scoring position. Garrett Stubbs at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Hit well to left center. That one gets all the way to the wall. It will score one. And wow, the Phillies. 2 innings, at least 2+ runs. And we have to pull McDougal here in the World Series. We cannot keep him in. We go to Joel Payamps, who's been one of our most reliable relief pitchers in this entire series. Andy Ibanez to the plate now with 1 out. He will just ground out to first base. As now they have a run around third. The top of the lineup comes back to the plate now. Low pitch. Chopper up the middle. Will get through. It is 6-2. The Phillies have brought their bats to Nashville today. As now that brings up Gleyber Torres now to continue this inning. He hits just a tapper in front of the plate. Easy throw by Lacker, but a 4-run lead here for the Phillies now. So bottom 5, Kelenic to the plate now. He hits one well to left center. That one gets all the way back to the wall. It will be a double with no outs here to start the 5th inning. And Kelenic has started out this World Series with a pretty good bat here. Shohei Ohtani approaches 90 pitches as he faces Rafael Devers. That one's low. It's going to be ball 4. The Phillies got to be thinking about pulling Ohtani here, and I think they will. The manager comes out. He's seen enough. And Shohei pitches pretty well. But in comes Tyler Phillips out of the pen. Only 1 inning pitch here in the playoffs. KFC to the plate now. A slurve inside. Strike 3. Gary Doss is next now. 3-2 pitch. Man on first and second. It's a ground ball to third. On to second. On to first. Double play. Not the ideal situation you want there. But now we're on to the bottom of the 8th inning. Devers back at the plate. Outside pitch, a little early on it. It's just going to be a fly ball run down by Hilliard. And now 1 out. KFC to the plate. 1 for 3 in this game with that double earlier. That one will be an outside circle change, ball 4. Kerry Doss to the plate now. Outside pitch, way early on that one. A little bit of angst at the plate for Kerry Doss as that brings up DTW. Ground ball to short, and that's going to do it. On to the 9th inning now. Tyson King at the plate. And man, this Nashville offense has really gone cold. High fastball. Strike 3 looking. Zach Little coming in from the bullpen. Now facing Brian Lacker, who's probably been the hottest bat for us probably in the playoffs. Ground ball to second. 2 outs. This could be the last out of game 1. Dante Wild to the plate now. Inside fastball. Swinging strike 3. So the Phillies come into our house and they do take game number 1 here in the World Series. 6-2. 11 hits for them. 6 for us. Garrett Stubbs, Jorge Polanco both had 2 hits apiece. As now we move on to game number 2. I usually like to pitch with Troy Quincy, but we are going to use the quick manage here. He's not very good in these quick manage situations, so hopefully he's good today. But right away in the top of the first, gives up an RBI single to Bryce Harper. It's 1-0. So the Phillies off to a good start already. Aaron Nola on the mound, who is nothing short of an ace at all. But here, Troy Quincy gets into another situation. A couple of runners on base, but he gets out of that situation. But Aaron Nola in the 4th inning, Tyson King comes up with a 3-run home run. Gives us a 3-1 lead. Troy Quincy still on the mound, though, only giving up 1 run so far. He loads up the bases here for Rafael Marchand. He gets out of that jam. I thought about going to the bullpen right there, but I trusted Quincy. But now he's starting to get tired. I definitely have to pull him here. So we're going to do just that. Bring in Brusdar Graterol. He gets us out of that inning. On to the top of the 8th inning. Graterol still on the mound here to 3-1 game as he gets out of that 1-2-3. On to the 9th inning. We will likely call on Pablo Moya as he is usually, lights out in these situations. And he does just that. He comes through with the save. Troy Quincy with probably his best performance here in the playoffs possibly. He gets the win. He pitches 7 innings. And that's just an excellent outing by the guy we drafted with our 2nd pick in this series. Just remember that. He's still with us. Now on to game 3. This one's in Philly, and look at us. Off to an excellent start. Brian Lacker with a 3-run home run. It gives us a 4-0 lead in the 2nd inning. Eli Manning Jr., who was one of their top prospects coming up in their farm system since season 1. They drafted him in as a 1st rounder in season 1. And he is in trouble. He gets pulled right away in the 4th inning. And you can just see Tyler Phillips is back on the mound. We've already faced him a couple of times. And we will actually jump in right here to see if we can add on to this lead. So KFC now. We'll see what he can do. Bases loaded, no outs. Facing Tyler Phillips. Outside sinker. That's going to be strike 3. I don't know why we took that pitch. It was a pretty good pitch to hit. Kerry Doss to the plate next. And the inside pitch will get him on the back. 5-0 Nashville. DTW now. 3-2 pitch. Bases loaded again. Chopper to first. Guerrero to second. On to first. It's a double play. Wow, bases loaded, no outs. At least we get 1 run, but it's only 1. So Jack Leiter is pitching pretty well this one. No runs given up through 6 innings, and we'll see what we can do in the 7th. But facing Ohtani, he walks. The next batter comes up. Chopper down the first baseline. That one gets past our man Kerry Doss. Bringing up Jason Dominguez. A short fly ball to right field. This one will be run down by DTW for the first out of the inning. Garrett Stubbs comes to the plate now. Inside slider. That's going to be ball 4. Bases loaded. Andy Ibanez. We definitely have to pull Leiter here. Not the situation you want to see him in. He's got low stamina as well. We're going to bring in Joel Payamps, see what he can do, get us out of this. Payamps, remember, has been with us this entire series. He was one of our expansion draftees. We'll see what we can do here. Bases loaded. Andy Ibanez comes up here, swinging and missing. Perfect pitch right there by Payamps. 2 outs, bring it up the top of the lineup. Jorge Polanco in. 1-1 pitch. Outside and low fastball. Ground ball to first. Good throw. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning we get out of the jam. On to the 9th inning now. Sam Hilliard at the plate now. Hilliard walks. Jason Dominguez comes to the plate now. He hits one well to right field. This one will knock off of the top of the wall, and a run will come across. Dominguez with 98 speed will make it all the way to third easily. It's a 5-1 ball game. Usually don't see this from Moya a lot. He usually shuts it down and comes into the 9th inning. But now facing this tough Phillies lineup, Garrett Stubbs to the plate. Hits one well up the middle, and that one gets through as well. It's a 5-2 ball game. I mean, this is going to be interesting if he gives up another base runner. Andy Ibanez, he hits one to right field. This one gets down, and the runner will get to third. So runners on first and third, and now the game-tying run comes to the plate. So we got to go to the bullpen here. Moya is just not right today. Nathan Kryzak out of the bullpen. 5 1/3 innings pitch here in the playoffs. Actually pitching really well. Facing Jorge Polanco. Can we get a ground ball here? It will. To second. On the short. And to first. It's a double play. Nashville takes game number 3 on the road. A good start to the World Series here for the Stars. It was close, but we end up pulling this one out. The Phillies are going to be a tough outing here in this series for sure. You can already see the potential with their bats. I mean, they can just explode at any time. You just have to be careful. Have to make the right pitching decisions. We do get the victory, though. Jack Leiter pitched a phenomenal game. 6 1/3 inning. So that is going to do it for the first 3 games of this series. The next episode, we will wrap up the World Series, and that will be the series finale as well. So you don't want to miss that episode. But Nashville leads this one 2-1. We'll see if we can close it out. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I hope the rain don't come in November, 'cause the summer went way too fast. I'm trying real hard to remember